Something very important that I hope all of y'all are doing already, but is something that I personally struggle with, is speaking your mind. Speaking your mind about literally anything and everything that comes to your mind. If it comes to your mind, you just put it out into the world. That's what I mean when I say speaking your mind. I think it was over Thanksgiving. No, it was over Christmas break. It was actually Christmas Day. Me and my family hosted a little get together at our house. So our cousins who lived relatively close by came over. It was a good time. They came over. I caught up with my cousins, and it was a good time. We can't complain. Ate dinner, all that jazz. But it was getting pretty late. It was around probably 11 or 12, and my mom had to work the next day. And me loving my mom so much, and me really caring about how much sleep she gets since she has to work tomorrow. She has to get up pretty fucking early. And so I kept thinking to myself, I know my mom's not going to say, okay, guys, we should wrap it up. It's getting late. I have to work tomorrow, to her sister and to their family, which is my cousins. I kept thinking to myself that I should be the one to say that. And that thought was probably in my head for the next 30 minutes, and I didn't say anything. Let's say it was probably around 11:30 p.m. when I got that thought. I should have said, "Hey guys, it's getting pretty late. Mom has to sleep tomorrow. I'm sorry if this is straightforward, but I really care about her sleep and she needs to sleep early because she wakes up early." I should have said something like that, but as soon as that thought came into my head that I should say it, I was just too much of a pussy to say it. And so I never ended up saying it, and then 30 minutes, 45 minutes more passed until they finally left. So 11:30 all the way to midnight, 12:15, 12:30 is when they finally left. And so my mom got an hour less of sleep, which is really hurts me because sleep is so fucking important. I'm all about health and wellness, and sleep is literally one of the most important things you can have down. And so obviously I would want my own mother to have that down as many times as she can. And it's not like they were only here for a little bit. They were literally here for probably 2 or 3 hours. So it wouldn't have been crazy for me to say, "Hey guys, it's been a pretty long time." I would have said it a little bit better than how I'm saying it right now. But hey guys, it's probably best that we wrap it up now. It's getting pretty late. We all have work tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. But I just never had the balls to say it. And then my mom ended up getting shit sleep. She didn't get enough sleep. And that really hurts me. And it was actually that moment onwards, since it was December 25th, it was that moment onwards when I literally wrote down me wanting to speak my mind more as a New Year's goal. So I have all my New Year's goals on a Google Doc, and that one came to me pretty quickly when I was writing them down on January 1st, because that was may seem like an insignificant moment to you, but it was a pretty significant moment to me. The thought of just me not being able to speak some words out into the world to other people because I would have cared about what they would have thought about me is fucking insane, and I really wanted to work on that. So it's one of my New Year's goals now, and I'm trying to work on it every moment I can. Speaking your mind, man, it doesn't matter what it is. Whatever the fuck comes to your mind, just say it. As long as it's nothing outrageously crazy, of course, just say it. Because when you speak your mind, that's actually when you attract people who you actually want to attract. If you say something that's not actually on your mind, but you just say it to look the best in the other person's eyes, that's not being your genuine, authentic self. And so, as a result of that, you won't be able to attract the people that you actually want to attract, right? Because you're living through a filtered version of yourself. So, I cannot emphasize how important it is to speak your mind. Literally, I mean, I've already said this, but just speaking whatever the fuck comes to your mind and not really giving a fuck about what people think. I think I've gotten a lot better in terms of not giving a fuck about people think. But it comes to things like this where I think that something I would say maybe would hurt someone's feelings, and so I hold back on saying that. And that's something I need to get better on. So, yeah, I hope this isn't a struggle for you. If it is, I encourage you to also work on this as well. Anytime you are sort of in an uncomfortable situation and you want to say something to get out of that uncomfortable situation, bro, just say it. Just say it's going to be hard the first couple of times, just like anything else is. Doing something for the first time is very uncomfortable the first couple of times. But if you do it enough times over and over and over again, it'll become second nature. And then you finally won't be living life through a version of you that's inauthentic to yourself. So speak your fucking mind. Thank you so much for watching.